Holy fucking Toledos.
Hey, there's children listening to this.
God damn, I can't get the input on my TV. I can't get in the game.
Hey, we're playing Shadow over Innsmouth.
We're playing Shadow of the Anus. Here on DigiBros. Let's fucking get right into this shit. Let's waste no time. People have been waiting for this shit.
That's an exaggeration. People have been mildly anticipating this shit.
People have been waiting for this shit. They've had by the time I release this, a 2-day skip. Hope there's at least 200 people who've been waiting for this shit.
Have been mildly anticipating this shit.
Yes. Mildly anticipating. There's 7% female audience just who cannot stand not having this shit, man.
Oh, for sure.
They need more girl gamers in their life because all the other ones are shit.
Even though I don't play the games.
Yes, the procrastinators are hoarding quality female gamer content. Let's get right into it, Hope. Read the list of shit Victor says. I want to...
Okay.
The first episode, instead of treading water like usual, we're gonna give you guys some quality fucking entertainment here.
So, the backstory behind this is that this year, I was inspired by one of my friends to start keeping a little diary of things that Victor says that amuse me. It's not mean, it's just funny. So I have a little list in my list keeper that's called Shit Vic Says. And I only have a couple, but some of them are pretty good. So the first one happened when Stephen Colbert was making some comment about Trump and Vladimir Putin.
What the fuck?
And the quote is, Colbert made some joke about how the best use of Trump's mouth is sucking Voldemort's dick. He thought Vladimir Putin was Voldemort. So,
yes.
Yeah, that's why that one was pretty good.
Voldemort.
This, the next one is, fart is a stronger word than toot. And that was on Easter of this year.
That was pretty good, because it's true.
I mean, it is. That's why I wrote it down, because it's true.
Fart is a much stronger word than toot.
Fart. I like this name.
Fuck. I thought I could chain these and have them all blow up together, and now I'm dying.
Oh, well, maybe you shouldn't do that.
Maybe you should keep reading the list.
Okay. The next one is, I feel like the sun is kind of a dead meme at this point.
True. Accurate.
I mean, he hasn't gone back from that, so...
It's a very true statement.
I have a couple of them from when we played a couple of weeks of D&D with some of my friends.
Man, we really bailed on them.
Yeah, we kind of did. There's one that's, let's see. Vic said, I'm going to show up, I'm going to download an app, and everything will be alright. In regards to, you know, looking up his character's stats and, like, getting everything ready.
Yeah, doing all that gay stuff.
Yeah. So... in this game, Victor was a merchant boy.
I explained.
We gotta talk about. Did we talk about Billy Corn?
I think I told the story of Billy Corn.
Okay.
On DigiBros.
So yeah, Billy Corn. He was working up the stats for Billy Corn, and one of the things that happened was a quote 100 pounds of fucking mule food. And also, what's the dex of a horse?
What's the dex of a horse?
What's the dex of a horse?
It was important. Guys, I spent so much time fucking crafting the statistics of my character because he was a farmer, and so he needed to have a horse. And then I realized, through looking through the list of items in the rule book for D&D, you see that they have, like, you know, oh, you have a horse, you gotta have horse feed, you gotta have all this shit.
Hence 100 pounds of fucking mule food.
Like, there's carts in the games. Well, guess what? You gotta, the carts all have a weight limit, and there's a weight limit to how much a horse could carry on a cart. So I'm just sitting there, like, fucking mathing out all of the weight that my horse needs to carry in its cart, and what kind of horse I need to carry all the weight that all the supplies that I want to bring. And the horse and carriage I'd lose immediately in the game anyway.
Yeah,
like,
he pretty much,
sucks, man.
First fucking scene in the game, he loses the carriage and the horse.
And I was like, what was the fucking point? So
he spent like 45 minutes mathing out the horse and the carriage, and then he immediately lost it.
Nobody was ready to go along with my character shenanigans.
It was pretty funny, but yeah, unfortunately there was too much chaos.
I am literally the best at Dungeons and Dragons. I am amazing.
It's true. You were the corner. You were the pillar of
the superior role player.
Yeah.
I held shit down.
There were
Everyone else was like, "I'm a dwarf. Who fights?" I'm like, dude, that's stupid. What are you doing? What are you? This isn't role playing. Anyone can be a fucking dwarf that fights, dude. Come on, use your fucking imagination. Do something different. Do something outside of yourself. You know?
Some people have a comfort zone, Victor.
Yeah. Or some people have a really specific escape fantasy.
Where they want to be a dwarf that fights.
Yes, I want to do something that isn't like me at all. Like a retarded farm boy. Who,
in some ways, it's not like Victor at all. In some ways, it's exactly like Victor.
What the fuck am I doing? Do I gotta get him to hit this thing? Or do I gotta get him into the darkness?
Into the dark.
This guy's being a fucking spaz
Light up
asshole.
the dark, bruh. And then you immediately
Light up
set
the
the darkness
night.
away.
I don't know the lyrics of the song.
I don't know.
Everyone knows what I'm singing.
So let's see. Another good one, it's the car ride that makes the poop go.
It's true.
In reference to things that make him shit.
Yes. Because coffee builds up the shit in you, but driving in the car is what unleashes the shit.
It's the car ride that makes
How the
poop
fuck
go.
do I kill this motherfucking asshole?
That's an excellent question. Here's one that literally just happened.
Did he die? Did I get him?
No, he's right. That's a different
just
guy.
a different guy. Yeah.
That's a different guy. You're good. So we were discussing the saying of a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
Did you write that down just
Of course
now?
I did, yeah.
Oh,
Victor,
no.
Apparently Victor explained to me that when he imagined that saying, he never understood it because he imagined like a guy holding a bluebird.
I never realized that it was a hunting thing. I never
like a
realized he was
hunting
gonna
thing,
eat the
yeah,
bird.
Because it's like, it's better to have sustenance you can use right now than to, you know, want for something that you can't actually obtain.
Yeah, I understand the meaning of the saying. I just didn't understand why it was about birds.
So it's, you got a bird in the bush, you got a bird in your hand, I don't know what this means. And
That's pretty good, though.
it's pretty good.
You got a bird in the bush, you got a bird in your hand.
I don't know what this means.
Oh, man.
The last one is the best one, though. This was
Oh,
when
no.
we were watching a documentary about the pet food industry, and how everyone needs to feed, you know, holistic fucking raw diet bullshit. And me and Victor devolved into this conversation about wolves eating all this raw meat and shit. So I have this quote that's, wolves evolved from dogs, and wolves used to shove hot dogs right up their own assholes. So that's what I do for my dog. And that's my favorite thing that Victor has ever said.
Shove hot dogs on my... I mean, dogs evolved from wolves. And back in prehistoric time, wolves consumed meat just by shoving hot dogs right up their asshole.
They had hot dogs readily available.
They
to
just
them.
shoved hot dogs right up their asshole. So I shove hot dogs up my dog's asshole because dogs evolved from wolves, okay? So I shove a hot dog right up my dog's asshole.
It is the only way that they can truly be healthy.
Yes. Healthy dog, healthy life.
Yeah, healthy.
Women can't live with them, can't shoot them.
This is
I
very
think I told that
true.
story on this about the live stream
the
guy I work for.
I think you're right.
Oh man. Anyways, that's my big meme now is women can't live with them, can't shoot them.
Yeah, we watched a Jeff Dunham comedy special where
no.
that was like applicable to everything he fucking said.
Women, am I right?
Even though he married a girl who
women.
was like 25 years younger
Yes.
than him, and immediately they had
Shits
like
on
2
himself.
kids.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh man.
Oh, Jeff
At least she was an
Dunham.
adult. At least he didn't Woody Allen it up.
Yeah, that's true. It could be worse.
Yeah. Woody Allen still married to that woman though. You know,
True.
even though he's like 80 years old.
But I mean,
Still with the teenager who he took advantage of, you know.
yeah, but she's gonna get so much money when he dies,
Yeah, that's true. Well,
and she'll still have
Oh,
like a good
they could be
portion
in
of her
love.
life. So, I mean, I don't know. As long as you can handle it for, like, 15 years.
Maybe they actually really get along. You know? Maybe she likes him.
Maybe. But also, maybe she'll get a lot of money when he dies.
That's true.
I'm not saying they don't get along. I'm just saying as a bonus.
Yeah, it's a bonus.
You'll get a lot of money when he dies.
It's a bonus.
You know?
Very passionate about my Woody Allen isn't a pedophile argument.
Yeah. I don't know enough about the situation to argue a point. So,
oh shit, it's a dancing lady. This is some Metal Gear Solid shit.
I'm not falling for that sexy bullshit. Oh, they tried to use the word misogynist.
Misogynist. Misogynasty is what I am. Hey. This is a Vic and Hope Play Season 2 where Victor doesn't try to overcompensate by talking absolutely constantly because no other fucking Let's Players do that. And everyone else is chilled. They let silence happen. Oh, man.
But you mentioned at the start of the episode that the female percentile of the Digibros audience has gone up recently.
Yeah, it has.
We went from like 1% to
the 7 to 8% average. Like so, that's a pretty big deal.
Hey, welcome, female members of the Digibros audience.
Hey,
I have
ladies.
Curiosity. What brought you here? What made you decide to start watching Digibros?
That's an amazing. I want to expand that to generally everyone. I want to know how many people have been around for like forever, because there's certain commenters where I know they've been around forever.
Right.
But we seem to always we increase in subs every month. We'll get like 100 subs or something. So I know that there's new people, but I have no idea who they are because I'm not good enough at memorizing enough names to know who's been around forever, you know? The
only person you know is Gilgamesh.
To notice a new person. But then there was one comment recently that was talking about the audio in our videos, and it said the way he phrased it was almost like he wasn't my best friend or something. And everyone else who comments...
He wasn't?
Everyone who comments as if they were, like, a good friend of mine. And this guy sounded like he was a guy listening to a Let's Play. And I was like, huh, maybe this guy's new here. Maybe he doesn't know all of the issues of this show.
Right. Maybe he doesn't
Everyone
understand
else, like, no one else said anything because they've been around forever and they know it just sucks.
This is a shit-tier Let's Play.
So I'm interested. I'm interested to see who's new and, like, if the female audience has grown or if they just, like, they're the ones who are sticking around or something. I don't know. I'm curious. Or if it's just people lying about, like, what gender they are. But we've had female commenters commenting on some of the stuff you've brought up, so... Yeah, like the girls not liking girls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We've had girl comments, man.
Girl comments? I'm very curious. What did the girl comments say? I'm sorry, I really don't have time to, like, read the comment section because I'm always doing fucking schoolwork.
Yeah. I'll relay comments sometimes.
Yeah, but, like, you didn't tell me anything about the girl comments.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Maybe I just didn't say that they were girls. Or maybe it wasn't obvious that they were girls.
You didn't say anything about the girls hating girls comments.
Well, I'm sorry.
I just want to know what they said.
I don't remember.
Wow.
I can't, like, quote comments I read a week ago verbatim.
You don't have to be verbatim. I just want to know what they said.
Did you get to listen to any of the Digi and May Dragon Quest where they responded to all that stuff?
I did not have time to listen to any of that. I've been fucking flooded with schoolwork.
Yeah, maybe we'll react to that later, because I don't think I wrote down any reactions to what she was saying. But she agreed, but was almost the opposite, where she really, like, wanted to be friends with girls. I know that she really likes girls, and she's always liked girls. But girls didn't like her.
But girls didn't like,
because she was, like, the
She's
dramatic
mentioned that
one.
before, which made me start thinking about it.
And I'm like, huh, that's like the opposite of Hope. Because she wanted to be friends with girls, but was the drama that no one wanted to associate with.
She was the drama. There we go.
Yes, I am fucking up this boss. I hope I don't jinx it by saying that.
I was gonna say, now you're gonna get fucked. Female dynamics are some shit, man. Yeah. So that being said, welcome Digibros female audience. Yes, you're welcome here.
Our newfound female audience, who maybe they've been around the whole time, but our view count has gone down so much that they're a bigger percentage. That wouldn't surprise me.
They're the loyal fan base.
Yes, the women are loyal. I don't know. I'm curious to see if our videos have been suggested to more girls through the suggestion thing.
It's right next to makeup tutorials.
because I think YouTube's algorithm will favor that. But then it's not like we've put like hashtag there are girls in this fucking video. How does YouTube know?
Hashtag girls. Hashtag girl gaming.
Am I doing something wrong here or something? Like, this is going on forever.
But you just said you were doing so amazing at this boss
Yeah, but
fight.
now I'm thinking I might be doing amazing because I'm missing the point of the boss.
It's not impossible. It wouldn't be the first time such a thing has happened.
Am I supposed to kill these guys? Why is he not
Who
dead?
He is.
I've spent quite some time shooting at him.
Oh, for those of you who were there when me and Victor had that random live stream where we played Pokemon cards and I mentioned the new Tyler the Creator album, I had time to listen to it a little more recently and I actually do really enjoy it.
Wow!
Just an update for those of you that give a shit. You know.
It's okay, maybe Conrad will have something to say about the new Tyler the Creator album.
Who said that my favorite album was Wolf or whatever it was. Sorry, yeah. I hadn't had a chance to really give it enough of a listen, and yeah, it's actually really good, steady music. I like to listen to it when I'm hanging out in the Starbucks between classes.
Hashtag study.
It's nice. It's something about this just real chill to me.
I haven't heard it.
You don't like Tyler the Creator, so I'm not shocked.
I've never listened to like a full one of his albums before, but yeah. I haven't felt the urge to listen to him.
I don't know, man.
From what I've heard before. But it's okay. Yeah, any other short topics since we're balls deep in this episode?
I have a long topic, and then maybe a topic that I have more interest in, and more that I would know about it than you would know about it, probably. So that's probably a short topic.
Another Tyler the Creator album.
Shut the fuck up!
Kidding.
No, not another Tyler the Creator album.
Yes.
But I was thinking the other day, because of our all of our talk about religion and nihilism and all of that.
There is a ton of big responses to that stuff, man. I responded to a lot of those in the comments.
Anything interesting you'd like to share with the class?
I already responded to them. I don't remember.
Wow.
There was a lot of people going on and on about stuff.
I read a couple of... I very briefly had a chance to read a couple of them. Like, there was somebody who was kind of on the same wavelength as me with the... you know, not existing anymore after you die, not being a big deal.
Most people don't seem to be fucking terrified of it as I am, but whatever, man. Fucking good for you.
But on that note,
shit.
I remembered something. Oh well, I guess I should say I was triggered into remembered something by a Facebook post. Where some Satanists went to an abortion clinic to protest the abortion protesters.
Yes.
And they were out there and they had like these fetus masks on and they were like crawling around on the ground and were like, you know, chained up, and there was like someone holding a leash and they were like crawling all over the floor and shit, and I was like, man, Satanists are pretty fucking interesting.
They seem pretty funny.
So I did a little bit more research into Satanism. It's actually very interesting. It's kind of like an anti-religion in a way, while still being a religion.
Yeah, it's still a religion.
Because they say they're Satanists, but for the most part, a lot of the different sects of Satanism don't, like, actually believe in Satan.
Yeah.
It's more of, like, a humanist movement, where, like, you are your own god, and you shouldn't be bothered by, like,
they just have to tie it into some stupid edgy shit.
Of course.
And that turns everyone off, even though they have, like, decent points.
They are unbelievably edgy.
Yes.
If you go on their website and read a lot of their information, like, the stuff that they've written themselves, it's very condescending and, like, kind of pretentious, and you're like, yeah...
He's got an orb on his stomach that I have to get. So I've just been fucking around this entire time.
Vic has been doing nothing to this boss. But when I was reading, I saw that there is no, like, official church for being a Satanist.
Yeah.
They used to have, like, grottos that were placed throughout the United States, but apparently people started taking, like, legal action against them and making them close the grottos, so they just closed them on their own.
Nice.
And as I was reading, they were saying that you can officially join the church and be affiliated, but there is, like, a one-time fee. And I couldn't find anywhere what that one-time fee was. And they mentioned that it was something that, like, you could save up if you don't have the money for it right now, because it's only a one-time fee. And they did mention that, of course, Christianity takes 10% of your earnings for like your entire life.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, if they're comparing this to tithing, what must this fee be? It must be like, I was thinking like $800 or $900. And I did eventually find out what the fee is. It's $200 for a lifelong affiliation with the Church of Satan, dude.
Nice.
Compared to, I was thinking about it, and I was like, okay, if you are a Christian and say you're in church tithing for the entirety of your adult life, and say, you have a good job and you make decent money, and over the course of your life you make $1 million.
Then you've given the church $100,000.
You've given the church $100,000.
God.
The Church of Satan takes $200 and they're done.
Taking more than fucking Netflix, man. And think about how much money Netflix makes.
Jesus. I mean, it's
man.
Amazing. So yeah, the Church
you
of
pay
Satan
more
is
to the
super
church than you do in
pretentious,
fucking taxes.
For sure.
Insane. And so they've got to be making shitloads of money.
Oh, absolutely. But I thought that was really interesting. As far as their like tenets go, a lot of it is very like, yeah, that makes sense. That's something that would be logical
They're
to
just
do as a
decent
human.
people who reject Christianity.
Yeah.
And some of them are like, I know there's sects of it that consider themselves Christian because in order to believe in Satan, you have to believe in the Bible.
Well,
so
yeah,
there
but
is
some
a
Satanists
side of
don't
it
believe
that's
in
right.
Satan.
Yeah.
Though. So I mean, I'm sure it really all depends.
Yeah.
But I think it's a very interesting anti-religion, while still kind of being an established religion.
I guess I've kind of known more about it growing up a Satan boy.
A Satan boy. We very briefly learned
I've
about
had,
Satanism in school.
Passive knowledge of Satanism.
But it was very much just a like, these guys are bad and they are bad.
Yeah, it's really more like
scenario.
These guys are just a bunch of vegans.
Yeah.
That's why there's always the meme of like the Satanists being like huge pussies and vegans and stuff.
Yeah. So I just thought that was kind of interesting that the Church of Satan takes $200 as opposed to your typical Christian church, which could take $100,000 of your money over the course of your lifetime.
This guy is a fucking nightmare, man.
Yeah, this guy is pretty intense. You did totally jinx it because you said you were doing well.
Yes.
But,
well, it's just like I can't tell how well I'm doing because now I found out that I have to shoot this crystal, and I'm just unloading on it constantly, and he's not dying. There we go. Okay. Now his like face is exposed. All right, I made some fucking progress in this stupid fight. I think.
Oh.
Or maybe it's just the way it was before and I have to do the whole thing again. Whatever. And I've burned through all my fucking healing items. This is a nightmare.
It's a motherfucking monster, man.
Everybody knows I'm a motherfucking monster. Are you saying you want to be a Satanist, Hope? I'm down. If you want that sense of community that comes from being in an organized religion.
I think I've already... Whoa.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Okay, that was
I thought he cut my head off for a second.
I thought you were dead. I thought you was done.
This thing is so fucking hard to hit him with.
Yeah. Oh.
He's doing the thing.
Okay.
And then I gotta hit his belly.
Gotta get him in the belly.
The fuck? Why can't I shoot? This has become tedious enough to distract me from talking.
From talking about Satanism.
Yeah, interesting shit. Not enough to say, like you said. Fuck, I died? God damn it, I wasn't paying enough attention. Fuck! Alright, everyone, we're in for the long haul at this, bitch-ass fight. You get a sip of my Slurpee? How many minutes do you think we're at? Did you set a timer?
I forgot to set a timer. Probably at, like, 20 minutes?
You should do one that's like a countdown, so it'll like tell us when we're at like 25 minutes or something.
Okay, I can do that in the future.
Yeah. You know, we're in this loading on. Gonna go check the time. No one's watching this anyways. So it doesn't matter.
Time.
See how many minutes we are into the fucking episode. 24 minutes. Good enough. I don't want to get into another topic with only 20 minutes. All right, guys. Next time on
You
Did You
asked
Bro?
for a brief topic. I brought a brief topic.